whenever you're ready.
Okay. Superfox here with Superfox Promotions, and tonight at my show I actually have Sick Thrill on the bill. And I've been trying to get them a couple times to do an interview, and we keep getting crossed, but here they are. Got them. Had to get them on a show to get an interview, but they're here. So let's go ahead and start with your name and what you do for the band.
I'm Rodney. I play drums.
I'm Willie, play bass.
I'm Steven. I play guitar. I'm Brad, and I'm vocals.
Okay, cool. You are not from Orlando, so you want to talk about a little bit where you're at and what you're trying to accomplish with traveling?
Well, we're not from, Orlando proper, but
right.
We're from St. Cloud, so we're, just inconveniently far enough from Orlando.
Yeah.
But, no, we don't mind making the trip. It's fun. It's always fun. It's always
okay.
Always have a good time.
Yeah, we're close enough for it to be fun still.
Yeah. So do you play at the Haven mostly, or do you play at a mix of venues out here in this area, or do you kind of try to travel Tampa, Jacksonville?
We played the Haven a couple times, and we play in Sanford,
at
the West End,
okay.
and downtown Orlando at Back Booth. But
okay.
right now we're trying to venture out, go
right.
like South Florida, North Florida, over on the coast.
Tampa.
Okay.
Tampa.
Yeah. Just get out there, get everybody sick, right?
Absolutely.
Infect them with the sickness.
Everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, do you have any? Since you said you've done a few gigs and stuff, is there any funny stories that you want to talk about? Anything you want to bring up? These are your fans. Think of stuff that they will not know on the website. So.
All right, so we'll give you the back. We'll give you the back cover version. But we were at a show a couple weeks ago, and we don't have a trailer. We don't have a van, so we drive our own vehicles to shows. We drive one less now. So a couple weeks ago,
the plot thickens.
we had finished our set. We were loading out. Everything was going according to plan, and then we hear just screeching tires and the engine just going.
Oh wow!
And he was parked next to me, and his car just it just went. It all happened so fast. We don't really know what happened, but it went this way in reverse, and then it took like a 360 and this way, that way.
Basically drifting in reverse.
Yeah, it ended up the ass end of his car into another band's tour bus. So, we had to do the go get this band. Somebody go find them for us.
Sorry. No one got hurt. And
nobody was hurt.
Minimal.
The damage was very minimal, and everybody was safe, and that's what was important. But man, did we laugh like hell the day after.
Oh, wow. I had a truck, a big GMC 3/4 truck, or whatever they call them, I don't know. And I had it parked, and I had the brake on.
That's what he said.
The emergency brake was on, but it backed out. And this was a rural community with kids and stuff. It ran over a mailbox, and I got a bunch of heat for that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, man, I had the brake on. For real, I did.
See, well, you're not alone.
No, I believe you. I believe you. I still stand by my story, too. I still stand by mine.
To this day, none of them stand behind me.
That's probably the biggest fiasco we've had at a show. Most of our shows have been, pretty much on the norm other than that one.
Okay. Well, the band, they probably were not happy, but there are some bands
They
that
were very
really
understanding.
They were very nice.
They were a great band, and their name is Rivers Monroe. Check them out. Nice guys.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But they were great guys. They were very understanding, and they told us to stop apologizing at one point.
Well, it's rock and roll, man. It could have been worse.
Yeah. Well, that's what we kept saying. Everybody kept saying it could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Just thankful that it wasn't.
Well, what about, I know you have, I posted, shared your events that are coming up. So if you want to talk about a little bit what you have coming up, we can wrap it up. I know you got a few shows coming up.
Yeah, we do. We this month, after this show, next weekend, we have Satellite Beach. We're out at the Sports Page with Mechanism. They're doing their first ever acoustic set, so that should be cool.
Yeah.
We're excited for that. The end of this month, the 27th, we have a show at Bombshells with In Dying Arms and It Lies Within. That'll be a great show. We're very excited for that. August, we have 3 shows coming up. One on the 3rd, one on the 13th. The 13th will be here at the Haven. And then we have another one on the 22nd of August, I believe.
Okay.
And then in September, we'll have one on the 3rd, the 18th, 24th. So we've got, in the next 3 months, we got a lot going on.
Good.
We're very excited.
All right, well, as always, you can check their website out. I always put the links on my YouTube page, so go to my YouTube, my Facebook, look for them, or Sick Thrill. Not a hard name to spell. Unless you've had a few, then maybe you might get the K and the C mixed up. I don't
That's the
know.
fun of the name.
Anything else you want to mention before we close up?
Like us on Facebook.
Check us
Yeah,
out.
go
like
do
us on
that.
Facebook. Stay with our shows coming up.
Yeah.
We got
Metal.
some good ones.
Yeah, support some local.
And have
All
shots
right,
for
so
your
Don't
happy to have interviewed you guys. This is Sick Thrill, and I'm happy to have them on my show. You should be here
Hell
tonight.
yeah, we're
Why
about
aren't
to
you
tear shit
here?
up.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you guys.